Today, our first reading is taken from Acts of the Apostles, chapter 4, from verses 23 to 31. Our gospel reading is taken from the Gospel of St. John, chapter 3, from verses 1 to 8. In the first reading, we find the apostles praying and everywhere began to shake, and we're all happy to receive the Holy Spirit. And then in the gospel reading, we find a secret friend of Jesus, who is called Nicodemus, who comes to visit Jesus by night to ask him a few questions. So today I'd like to reflect upon the kind of friend that is an ideal friend. You see, Nicodemus for me is the ideal friend. He's an ideal friend because of so many things, but because of time, I will just mention three. The first thing that I think is important in the life of Nicodemus is that he was a man of integrity. Nicodemus was a man of integrity. To understand what's happening here, in John chapter 2, now we're reading from John chapter 3. In John chapter 2, what had happened was Jesus had gone to the temple and driven out the people who were selling, and there was a lot of tumult in the city. Everyone was angry against Jesus. The authorities wanted to kill him, and there were some who were wondering who exactly is Jesus. So there was confusion everywhere. And then Jesus goes to his house and stays, And then Nicodemus was one of the authorities. He couldn't just condemn Jesus from hearsay. He was a man of integrity. So he goes to see Jesus by himself to ask him questions. And of course, Jesus takes the opportunity to teach him about being born again. So the important thing here is that Nicodemus is that kind of friend that will not say negative things about you, will not condemn you behind you without having heard from you. He came to Jesus to ask him what exactly is the situation before he could make his judgment. And thanks to Nicodemus, Jesus was going to live for another 3 years. This was just the first year of Jesus' ministry. He had just turned water into wine in John chapter 2. So if Nicodemus had not stood up for Jesus, he would have been killed after that first visit to Jerusalem. But the Bible tells us in the Gospel of John that Jesus had occasion to visit Jerusalem at least 2 more times. So it was the man, Nicodemus, that allowed Jesus to continue his ministry for another 3 years. Now, the second thing about Nicodemus is that Nicodemus was a smart guy. He was discreet. A lot of commentators criticize him for coming to Jesus in the night. Why didn't he come in the day? If you love Jesus, if you love a friend, you should be courageous, you should announce it. But Nicodemus knew that as a member of the council, he wanted to keep speaking for Jesus, to keep defending Jesus. And he knew that if they knew that he was a friend of Jesus, they would not take his testimony seriously. So that they would keep taking his testimony seriously, he kept his friendship with Jesus secret. And we find that, for instance, in the Gospel of St. John, I think it's chapter 7, from verse 50 to 51, when in the second year when Jesus visited Jerusalem, again the matter came up. They were trying to crucify Jesus. And then Nicodemus says to them, our law does not allow us to condemn a man without having heard from him. Without having heard from him. So Nicodemus was a man who was going to defend him. And because he needed to defend him, he decided to be discreet about their friendship, about their relationship. So he was a smart guy, he was a discreet guy. So the kind of ideal friend that you want is somebody who is discreet, who is strategic, and who is smart. And then the third thing about Nicodemus, which I think is very important also, is that he was loyal till the end. Nicodemus is that kind of friend that will be there for you even when you are not there, that will train your kids even when you die. That friend that you can count on any day, any time. Even after Jesus had died in John chapter 19. In verse 39, we are told that he still brought some things for the burial of Jesus. Jesus was already dead. He didn't know that Jesus was going to rise again, or maybe he knew. But the point here is his friend was dead and he was still there for him. So Nicodemus was a loyal friend even unto death. That's the kind of friend that we all want. And if you don't have that kind of friend today, it's time to become the Nicodemus for your friends. The mighty God bless you, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.